Okay. Hello, sweet friends, and welcome. It's Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. We are here at Sew a Story Studio live on Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to open up the chat here. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Jennifer Long, a fabric designer for Riley Blake Designs, early childhood educator, and just want to share my Tuesdays with you. So here we are live. Please take a moment and introduce yourself in the comments so I can say hello to you and maybe tell me where you're from. I have some fun personal stuff to share today with you, and I just wanted to show you about all of the fun things that are happening and hear what everybody's doing. So welcome, everyone. Today we're going to talk about what's coming up at Sew a Story and a few different things that have been happening in the membership that I can't wait to share about. So, we have Angela is here from Colorado Springs. Hello, Angela. Welcome. So happy to have you here. How is your weather happening over there? Oh, and Anita is here. Good morning. Joining once again. I'm still working on a sweet little Created with Love felties. Oh, yay. Oh, I haven't heard them called felties before. That's a good name. I'm going to credit you with that one, Anita. I'm from Minnesota right now. Hello, Anita. Welcome. So happy to have you here. Yes, she is talking about the felt dolls, and I love that she called them felties. So that is really, really fun. In fact, yes, so these cutie pies. So I can't wait to see yours. I love to see them. If you are on social, you can share and tag us. We like to share in our stories. Or if you are on the story group, you can share us there as well. Angela's here. She's saying it's windy and cold here. Yes, it is extremely, extremely, extremely cold. I don't know if it's windy today, but it's extremely cold here today too. We'll talk about the weather in a minute. I actually have a picture to share with you that I took on the weekend as well to show you just how cold it is. Okay, I want to go back to what Anita was saying. I just want to hop on that for a second because she's working on felties, she said. So these are the little felt dolls. And we talked a bit about them last week, but I don't know. Are you doing hand embroidery work on them like this at all? This was on the illustration, but I just love to do a little bit of hand embroidery. So I did stitching there. I did some French knots here. Let me see if I can show you up there and there. And then I don't know if you can see on her wings, but I put sparkle paste. Depending on the age of your child, you can also add a few things. Like I did a little button on the top of the pin and different things like that. So depending on the age of your children, if you can do stuff like this could be a choking hazard, a button if it's too little of a child. But I love embroidery floss and sparkle paste for that reason because it's totally safe, and it's especially if you back it again. And I just love the texture. Isn't it so fun to sew on felt? Oh, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying, and your stitches look good. Even if your stitches aren't even, or you're not the best hand stitcher or anything else, it's the felt just kind of, I don't know, it's just really lenient towards your stitching, I feel. So I actually really love stitching on felt. And I also think that's why it's so great for teaching children because it's easy to handle and your stitches look good. Anita saying she's doing minimal hand embroidery. I don't blame you. But wanting my grandlittles to do the sparkle paste on them. Oh, what a good idea. Oh my goodness. Get a little picture of their cute little hands in there. It is so fun. And I'm sure you'll find, Anita, when you have involved them in. So she's saying she's going to do sparkle paste, adding a little bit of sparkle to them. And when they contribute, then they're going to just be so much more invested in it. So how fun is that? Oh, Thermoweb has two colors of the sparkle paste on back order. So looking forward to getting the pearl color back in. Yes. Amazing. Yes. If you want individual containers, definitely Thermoweb is the place to go for that. That they are who I partnered with to create sparkle paste. So it's so amazing. If you haven't used it yet, it's heat sets and it becomes permanent. So all you have to do is paint it on. I just use like a little paintbrush. Actually, this one has like a little knob at the end. Sometimes I use or make stencils too. I have like a little Thumbelina stencil here, and then like different colors that match on the sparkle paste. Oh, the stencil looks like this. It looks like that. And so if you want this whole bundle, we sell the whole bundle for people that can't find it. Oh, Anna's here and she's doing all of this. If you want the whole bundle, the whole bundle is here. But if you want just individuals, we don't have the capacity to sell individuals because we're not a shop at So Story. So definitely get it off the Thermoweb website. It's all the same. And amazing. So that's great that they're sold out, though. That means people are really using it. Yay. That's amazing and exciting. Oh, we have somebody here. We have Allison from, I need my glasses. It's so, oh my goodness, I need my glasses. I think it says Malta. So hello, Allison. Welcome. She's joining us from Instagram. I have to look down here for Instagram. And if I have more comments coming in, I will hop over and grab my glasses. Oh my goodness. Oh, Angela's saying it's an awesome product. We'll have to definitely give the sparkle paste a try. It's so fun. I mean, I dare you to not smile when you're using it because adding sparkle you just kind of feel magical. Let's be honest. And then not having sparkles everywhere. So like lots of times you would have to put like fabric paint down and then put loose sparkles on, and you get sparkles just absolutely everywhere that you don't want them. And then they fall off and they brush off. And so this way, when they're in the sparkle paint, they are already like, in there. So you have control over the sparkles. And then when you let it dry for 30 minutes and put a pressing paper on top and heat set it, it becomes permanent and you can wash it and stuff. So it is pretty fun. All right. So that is amazing. If you're looking for felt panels, I know we had a newsletter go out today with some of that. Sorry. So go to your local quilt shop first and grab them. But this is how they come. I know there was a question that came about that. So the felt panels are all individually wrapped for all the different ones. They're big panel, 36 by 69, almost 70 inches. So like 2 yards almost. And the instructions are included on the panel, but then also downloads for it too. And you get to sew with felt. It's so fun. Okay, so today I want to talk about like inspiring you to create with your grandchildren and your children. So I want to share a couple of personal things that in my life, both as a mom of 4 and also with my years as an early childhood educator. So I love children, have always just loved working with children. Did my early childhood education degree, married my husband. I actually met him when I was 19, married him at 22, moved to his small town and started having children. And it's a really tiny town and there wasn't, like actually at the time, my first one, there wasn't a nursery school even. There was a daycare, but not a nursery school. And there wasn't like a family type program. I also didn't know a lot of families in the area. And it was a small town, which is like amazing. And I would never change anything there. I love, love, love our town. But sometimes, if you're like the new person, everybody knows who you are and they say hi, but they don't necessarily know that you don't know all of them. And so I didn't know a ton of people, and I just really wanted to run a program for my children, but still have them with me. And so I actually, with support of a few of the other families in the area that we had known, we were able to start a nonprofit family resource center. And I actually ran that for 15 years. It's just been like amazing. So what a family resource center is we did like a free program that was like, it was government funded, and we just run early years education, both for parents and children. So that it's close to my heart, is something that I believe very strongly in, have really dedicated my life to doing. But I was also designing and working and being creative and writing patterns for others, because it was really just a couple hours a week. And when I became a fabric designer for Riley Blake Designs, it was really important to me to carry this part of who I am and share this. And so that is the reason that we brought felt panels to Riley Blake Designs, was because I wanted a way to bring stories to children. I mean, I know the benefits, and I hope I can share them with you, of not only creating with your child, but creating for your child, and then having them have something where they play with it after, which is what I like to call purposeful play. So something that they create with a purpose that they get to play with after. Oh, we have Elizabeth here from Naples, Florida. Oh, I was just in Florida, Elizabeth. It's so beautiful. How are you doing? Welcome. So, oh, and we have Kay Quilts. Oh, hello, Kay Quilts. And she's here from California. Oh, you guys are going to want to stay. I'm going to show a picture that I took on the weekend of what happens in the sky when it is frigid and cold, but clear. So I have a couple of pictures. I'll share those in a few minutes. Okay, so happy you're here too. Welcome. So important to me is to kind of get kids off of screens and just like thinking and creating. And really, there's no right or wrong, but it is part of a development to, kids, especially now, the more that they are like exposed to video, and the more that they are exposed to pictures and graphics and everything else, they might have an unrealistic expectation of what they can create. And we want, so important, to build children's self-esteem when they're young, and know that what they are creating is valuable and worth it and beautiful. And I feel like we have kind of like Sew a Story has kind of found the sweet spot on where we are blending something that is designed to have an easy outcome for like gorgeous creativity, with the ability to have a child be creative. And we are doing that in a number of ways, through felt panels, but also through something called Crafting Connections Together. And it is a community that we started just this fall, actually, and it is kind of blowing up. I think we have almost 50 people in there already. It's fantastic. And it's just more than I kind of dreamed about already. So exciting. And what we do in there is we do a deliverable, like a craft, every single month that you can print, or you can buy the printed, already printed and shipped to you versions. And they're there to inspire you to create with your child, but then also to play with them afterwards. And that time that you invest with your child, or that they invest in being creative, you just can't ever get back. And so actually, after this call, we are doing communities, and we have inside Crafting Connections. We actually have our Crafting Connections monthly live call at the hour, so at 11 o'clock Central Time here. And we're going to be talking about investing. So we're going to be talking about not financial investing, but investing in your child, and how that pays dividends later on. So we're going to be talking about that. If you are a member in Crafting Connections, please remember to join us in 45 minutes for that exclusive call. And that is like a Zoom call where we have like roundtable, we can show and share and all of the stuff. We also have, Kay Quilts is saying this is so awesome. Those early years are so important, aren't they? I know. And so I wanted to start off 2026 with just talking about investing in our children. And I'm meaning investing in time, investing in their self-esteem, investing in them just with like minutes a day. And it really, you've heard them say, it doesn't have to be like quantity. It's just like quality over quantity. And it is so true. I have seen it over and over and over again in my own children's lives while I was teaching for 15 years. And then also through the work that we do now, that just applying these 10 minutes with your child to be creative, to lift them up, to have a space where they can feel safe and comfortable to create, that their opinions matter, and building their vocabulary and all of these things, which we talk about in so much detail. It pays dividends back. It's an investment that you just cannot, that you would never regret. And kind of like any investment. So, like, if we talk about it like a financial investment, if you put in 25 cents a day or a dollar a day, um, it doesn't look like much. So you're just putting the dollar and you're like, oh, it doesn't matter today. It's just $1. But if it doesn't matter today, maybe does it not matter tomorrow, just the dollar? And so it's actually that cumulative effect. So it's like when you're doing that $1 a day, you can't see it. It doesn't feel like a big deal. It feels like easy. You don't even notice that it's happening, or that it's happening from you, or it's being taken from you. But when you look back on the month, well, that's $30. When you look back at the year, that's 365. When you look back at 10 years or 20 years, I don't know what the math is, but it's a lot, right? Oh my goodness. So somebody can type in the math for me there. But it's the same when you put in time. Oh, it's unquantifiable when you see it to begin. So when you put in 10 minutes a day, like I could be 10 minutes on my day scrolling on my phone without even thinking how many times a day. So would we put 10 minutes a day to print out one mask from like the Crafting Connections Together, and just sit down and do that mask together with the children, and then let them see what they create with it after, because that you just can't get back. And so today that seems like no big deal. To you, it probably isn't. Even to them, they might feel that was like, it might not even register as the highlight, but looking back over on that whole time, you will see that investment. So that's what we're going to be talking about in Crafting Connections Together. And so excited. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek, because I always love to do that when you're here live. So this month in Crafting Connections, we have the finger puppets. Oh yeah, here they are. And they are just so cute and so much fun. Let me just open up my bins. I always store things when I'm working on them in these. These are like scrapbooking bins. Does anybody else ever do that? I am kind of obsessed with them because they stack so nicely and they can fit like little design boards and things on them. So these are the little finger puppets. This is just paper. There's also a felt version that you can do. Like they're two-sided. They literally just cut and sew and play. There's little, like, you can do rhymes with them and thinking. And then, of course, you have the little pocket that they can go into as well. So then you can just put them in there. It's all cleaned up. And how fun is that? Now, think about the stories that you can do and the language that you can do. That's this month. Crafting Connections is different than any of our other memberships because, well, it is for the whole family, and everyone is welcome in there. And also all the back content stays in Crafting Connections Together. So meaning that one is there. If you want to go back and look at like a past one, which, we did the paper rolls, you can go and grab those. We have Christmas ones in there, the Santa's Village. We have all kinds, like the whole little families. I just have so many in here. So you can go back and download them, re-download them again. It's amazing, and it just continues to build. And you got locked in at the price that you're at. So whatever price you are in at right now, I promise I would never raise your price on you. So I like to reward you for being. And some people in our Modern Ragdoll membership, for example, have been here with us for 10 years. And so their price has never changed since the day they have started. And I feel quite strongly about that. So even though like prices might increase for future people, I would never change it on you. I feel that strongly about it. Anita's saying, oh, I like the size of those bins. I know, me too, Anita. I use them when constructing a quilt and keep all the supplies in one place. Me too. I actually have, oh my goodness, you are my people. You guys are my people. I just love this. I have another one right here. This is the Riley Blake block challenge that I'm working on right now. And so I put the block and the pattern in here as well. And that way I know that it's done and ready to go, because it's block challenge runs for what, 4 or almost 5 months. And so I don't want to lose any of the blocks or spill something on them, or who knows what could happen to them. So yes, I love those too. They're so fun. It's just a scrapbooking pen. I think it's 12 by 12. So yeah. I'm going to give you sneak peeks of other stuff that's coming in Crafting Connections if you are interested. So we're going to talk about feelings next month. So I'm just giving you a sneak peek on it here. And it's kind of a nod a little bit to like storytelling, like think of Alice in Wonderland when the flowers were singing and things too. But this is from the Thumbelina story that I created. And these flowers are all story flower feelings. So we are going to create a whole bunch of them on popsicle sticks. And it will have different feelings, such as, look at this one here. Can you see? Oh, so cute. And then we have a little like sad one, a little sad flower. We have a little angry flower. And oh my goodness. So they're all going to be created on popsicle sticks. They come with instructions. And we're going to actually plant a little garden, and we're going to talk about our feelings. So that's going to be February. And then in March, I kind of gave you a little sneak peek, but I'll give you one more. It's Mary Poppins. I'll just give you a little sneak peek. So exciting, right? So that's Crafting Connections together. Again, you can grab just the digital membership, or you can also grab the one where we send you the subscription. So you get the digital membership plus you get this printout. So you've got an envelope like this filled with all of your printouts every month shipped to you. So either one is good. Oh, Addie is saying, oh my goodness, so adorable. Yay. I know, it is so fun. It's just so much fun. And yeah, there's lots of passion. So we do a live. I want to talk about lives next. So we do a live every Tuesday at this time, 10 a.m. Central, with you here. So we can connect and share and kind of tell what's happening. We're going to try and do some giveaways, as well as also have some special guests planned for this year. So I really want this to be like a regular, and I think we've been doing it regular since June, and really get like a good cadence going, so we can meet with you here and just chat, and you can ask any questions you want. This is your chance to ask any questions. You can ask an early childhood educator, a fabric designer. If you have patterns, like I am here for you. So please feel free to ask anything you want. If I don't know the answer, then I will figure it out and tell you next week. But also we are doing lives in our communities. And so in Crafting Connections Together, I said that at 11 o'clock, so it's 10 a.m. Central here, at 11 a.m. Central, we are doing a live inside Crafting Connections Together, and we'll talk about the patterns that we had this month. Other things we'll do show and share, but we also want to talk a little bit deeper this year about different things. And so this month's topic for Crafting Connections is investment, and we're going to talk about ways to do that and just go quite deep in that. So that's really fun. Then, if you aren't a member in our Modern Ragdoll membership, we are also introducing lives, which we did years ago before COVID. And then during COVID, I needed to homeschool my kids and stuff. So we stopped the lives, and I was just missing them so much. I miss you. So we're doing lives in the Modern Ragdoll membership again, once a month. And again, we'll talk about any questions you have related to the doll of the month. We'll do a show and share, but we'll also talk about, maybe it's a tool, maybe it's a tip and trick, maybe it's a different focus for each month. We have some people in there that do like home market selling. Maybe we'll talk about the business of doll making. Maybe we'll talk about like early years and dolls or storytelling. So lots of fun on Tuesdays at So Story. Margaret is here. Good morning, Margaret. She's on Instagram. Welcome. She says, I have an idea I'd like to share when you get time. It would be a great fabric panel. Ooh, Margaret, I love it. If you don't want to share it on here, which I would probably suggest you don't, but you can if you want to, you can email us at info@soastory.com. and then just say, talking to Jennifer on the live, please send this to Jennifer. And I'll reply to you as well. So we'll get Melissa, who manages the info email, to pass that on to me, and I could definitely reply back to you. How fun. I know. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you guys feel, but sometimes I just cannot sleep, or I wake up at, I can actually fall asleep pretty good, but I wake up in the middle of the night or like early in the morning and there's so many ideas. I actually have a book by my bed, so I can like literally get them out and put them in there, but I want to hear your idea. A super neat thing is to know about fabric design and designing for license like that, like when you put on products, is you need a long runway. So I don't know if people realize that or not. It's literally a year from when the collection is accepted to when it hits shelves, which means like probably 9 months from when shops see it. But I'm talking about when it's accepted by your licensor or your fabric company. So a year from when it's accepted to when it hits the shelves, when it's available for consumers or for retail. So then you think however long it takes you to produce that collection before. So we sometimes, it could be half a year, it could be a year, it could be 2 years. I've got a couple of collections that have been like sitting and just waiting. Maybe I saw something kind of on the same theme, like in a different company, so I just shelve it for a while. Maybe I just stopped feeling it. Sometimes the collection just like flows out of you, and sometimes it takes a while. So it's, yeah, collections are interesting, but we are already planning well into 2027. So that is so fun. I love planning. Angela's saying she needs to join the Ragdoll Club. Yes, you do. We would love to have you there. If you join before next Tuesday, you can make it to our live. If you don't, we'll put the lives in replay. Lives are something new we're adding this year. And I actually worked on this whole thing. This is my year of like, because it's been 10 years in the Modern Ragdoll membership. This is my year. I'm like giving all kinds of new life into it. I want to like update the branding in there. I want to make like a streamed path if you're brand new to doll making. So I've got like all these ideas. It's going to take time to implement, so I'm not promising them to you today, but I'm promising you the price you get in today is the one that you stay in forever, ever. And but what you get in the Modern Ragdoll membership is a machine embroidery doll pattern every single month that comes in 3 sizes. The lives, community now that's right on the platform, so it's amazing. We have 400 and some members in there, so it is pretty awesome. And we've been getting people, when we first started, people were asking for sewing patterns. Sorry, when we first started, we did sewing patterns like hand embroidery and sewing and machine embroidery. So we are working hard to get her into sewing right now. So we are trying to get her into sewing so that I will share her in there as well. So they are not quite ready yet, but the sewing patterns, I will let you guys know here on this live first when the sewing patterns come. But so they're coming right away soon. This is the year. I'm committed. We are promising everything's on track to go in. Oh, we have more on Instagram coming in. I'll keep looking here. Margaret's saying, I have, oh yes, perfect. I read that. Awesome. Okay, good. What else did I want to share with you? RBD block challenges. Oh, I think you might want to see this. We'll just do one more show and share, and then I think you're going to want to be here next week because I'm going to do an unboxing of something I haven't used before ever. So that's going to be super fun, and I'm trying to see if we can do a little fun thing for those that attend the live as well. So next week, mark your calendars. You're going to want to be here. But look what arrived. So this is something called ASY, which yardage, which is advanced system yardage. And it's the same fabric that comes on the bolts for the next collection, but instead of getting it coming by the boat over, it comes like air freighted over. And so we get it a little bit early. And that way we can like create and start sewing the project so that I am ready to go when the fabric comes. So do you know what fabric collection is coming? It's shipping next month, which probably means in stores in March or the end of February. And it is a spoonful of sugar. So I just have a little bit of it here. But this is one of the prints. Oh my goodness. It's... just feels so nice. Just love it. It comes in lots of colorways. This is the main print here. So I'll just show you. I don't have a ton of it, just a little box here. Oh, but it's heavy enough. Just a little box of it here. And I'm gonna start sewing with it. I just arrived. It just arrived. And it is the Mary Poppins collection. We have so much stuff coming with that. It's called A Spoonful of Sugar. If you have a shop near you and you want them to carry it, please ask them to do so. And I will be sharing stuff before the month ends about how it would be like really promoting it in March, April, May. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff. And there's even something that no one has seen yet that I can't wait to share. So it's going to be coming up. All right. Oh, hold on a second. There's, I think, more questions here. Oh yes, Margaret saying beautiful. Okay, so fun. Well, if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask, but I want to show you these pictures like I promised. So I'm going to see if I can leave my face in the picture. So I live in southern Canada, right on basically on the US border, but in prairie provinces. And so it is like very hot in the summer, very, very hot, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, like 35 Celsius. And then in the winter, we get some weeks that are very, very, very cold, like minus 40 Celsius Fahrenheit. So not for very long, but for like a day is too long. And what happens to the sky on a clear day when it is so cold, and I don't know if anybody, I think it's kind of an anomaly, so I want to share a picture with you here. I took this from our yard this was on Saturday. Oh, yes, here I am. Okay, let me go like this if I can. Oh, yeah, okay. So this was on Saturday, you guys. This is actually from where I'm standing right now. This is what I'm looking at, kind of to the corner here a little bit like that. That's our lane in our yard. And this is called a sundog. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Oh, yes. Oh, is this Natalie here? Yay. Hello, my sweet dear friend. Yay. Or maybe it's Joel. Hello, I just seen her come on Instagram. I'm going to give her a big hug. Miss you, my friend. So this is called a sundog. I'm just doing like show and share right now. And what happens, I don't know if you've ever heard like an ancient, it's like land of the three suns. So you can kind of see that there's like, it would look like maybe almost three suns. But when it's super cold, it like makes a circle around the whole sun. And I always feel like, oh, thank you, God, for this beautiful blessing, because this is something so beautiful, but it means that it's so freezing cold. But it's really gorgeous. So I'll show you that one. This is like the sun rising. And then this is it setting. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, yeah. And this is it setting. So, or maybe I can do it better like this. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful, though? So it was like that the whole day, and it really had the full circle around it. So kind of cool to share. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you here, too, is if you haven't already, we only have a few spots left, and we've already like the fabric for this collection is through last call already. Here, oh, where's my face? There I am. Hello. So the fabric for this is already through last call, which means we've already had to place our order, and there's already in production. This is a block of the month called Stocking Stuffer. And it is such an amazing block of the month. It is our first block of the month. And if you would love to join us, it starts in July, but we have to take pre-orders for it. But there are other shops that are also coming aboard and doing it and making kits as well and running blocks of the month. So it's going to be a great big deal. It's going to be 6 months, and you're going to be able to make this quilt. And we're going to have videos. We're going to have community. We're going to have you get physical product of the fabric that you need and the pattern. You're also going to get like exclusive stickers and a charm at the end and just a lot of fun things. So if you've been on the fence, there's only a couple left in the white, and I think there's a few more in the midnight, in the dark colorway left from us. And then we will be sharing other shops that have them as well too. So you might want to grab a spot in it, and that is called Stocking Stuffers Block of the Month. So I hope you're doing well. Oh, Addie is saying, send me pictures. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. It's fun. Well, I just really love our lives, and I just want to connect with you. Oh, where am I? Where did I go? I just love to connect with you and yeah, make sure everyone is doing well and support you in what you're doing. So again, you can email us or message me, or make sure you're here next week, because I'm going to do that unboxing of something that I've never used before. And I also would like to get a little surprise for you as well. So next Tuesday, always at 10 a.m. Central, on whatever platform you're joining from, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook group, or Facebook page. I think that's it. Okay. So if you are in our Crafting Connections membership, I will see you in 25 minutes for our live together and our roundtable discussion. Otherwise, I will see everyone here next week. Okay, bye for now. Thank you so much for being here, and keep warm. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I can't wait to see what you create. Okay, bye for now.